has there been any boy code that has gagged you that has been broken? Like anything that is like, bitch, this is an unwritten motherfucker
Between us?
Oh, well, yeah, let's get into it.
So we've got dick flavored chips.
What? Bro. First, do you like it? That's a great question.
So you made wait. So there was one.
You have just made the single most important decision of your life. Welcome to the show. It's Christian, Steven, John, and
What's
everyone
up?
to make some noise.
Thank you for having us.
Of course,
Yes,
of
thank
course.
you.
So we potted for a couple hours before we even turned the cameras on.
We've been talking.
We got the ball rolling.
All right, that's a wrap.
So to be honest, I don't know you guys.
Uh-huh.
I don't know you. I never met you, but I know of you.
Yeah.
And boy. So I want to start off with some icebreakers, get to know you a little bit.
Make it happen.
Let's do it.
All right. So for starters, do you cry at movies and music?
Absolutely.
What's the last movie that's made you cry?
That's a good question. Of like,
That is a good
I
question.
need to
I
know.
like
like,
that shit.
The last movie that made me cry, the Beyonce movie.
What about wait? What about?
Whoa. Is it a musical? Pause.
No, it's a movie of her concert. But when I went to watch it, there's so much other background that she adds into the movie about how she made the decision to like put the concert together
everything
and the
together.
music.
Okay.
So like the album meant so much to me. So when I went to the concert twice. So when I saw the movie, it was like, yo, like this concert
So
was dope
do you
as fuck.
feel like the place in which you first heard the album also played a role?
I think that the place where my life was
Yeah, that's
played
like
a
what I
role
meant.
into how I
See.
took in the music.
Really?
You know, like Renaissance is all about like empowerment and you know,
a love letter to Black queer.
yeah, love letter to like Black queer culture. And I was just in that space of like getting into that, so it was kind of like liberating.
And you can dance to it.
And you can dance.
Yeah.
You dance
You
to
can
it.
fuck it up.
dancing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So wait, hold on. I need to know because my girl went to the Renaissance,
Okay.
and it's a big deal. What you're wearing? What'd you wear?
So you know what's funny? I wear this outfit.
This outfit.
The first time I went,
Okay.
right? I wore this outfit, and then the second time I went, I did a replica of what Beyonce wore her first time.
Fire.
Oh, that's kind of dope.
The Lucia.
Wait, I got a question though, because what the fuck those tickets cost? Because you went twice. So
I went twice. Yeah, he went once too. We were
Yeah.
in the same concert. One was 700, and the other one was like 800.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
But I was
not bad.
floored, and I was right there.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
not
was
bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
How much?
not bad.
Drake tickets was $1,200 for
To
like
Japan?
Drake tickets.
Drake
Oh,
tickets.
Two
Money
some,
too.
two
I think said
some.
my ticket.
No, but there was people next to me that had like paid over 2,000 to be next to me. And I paid 700, and then this other girl next to me
that's
paid
different.
400 the day of,
Oh.
and she was next to me.
That's different. That's different. Like getting a steal
that's
deal.
what I
Yeah,
Bro,
ticketing is weird though because like you could go to the same concert next to someone and pay half the price depending how you get the ticket. You know,
Yeah.
It's like
So-
my boy actually went to a Phillies and Celtics game, and they're really good this year. But the main star in the Phillies got injured, so now they're not declined. And them tickets is cheap now. He paid 1,000 something when he bought them in August. Yeah,
It'd be like that. It'd be like
It'd be like
Ticketmaster
that.
is a scam.
It'd be like that. My first concert was Frank Ocean.
Okay.
My first concert
Oh, you
ever.
cried for sure.
And I paid $35 for the tickets.
Wow.
That's fire.
And it was right when Channel Orange dropped. So it was like right before
Wow.
he really went crazy. And he was right here in Philly, like something called the Union. It was like little. And I was front row. It was like everything was general admission. And I was just front row.
Wow.
Those
That's
pictures,
the best.
I
Is
look
finding an artist when they're in the come up era and you don't even know what you're getting yet. You're like, damn.
He was
I paid
doing
35
doing
for
songs that he wrote for Beyonce on
Wow.
stage during his concert. It was amazing.
So it's funny. Talking about floor seats, I literally my boy had tickets to this Summer Jam, and he was like, just pull up with me, fuck it. And I'm like, alright, fuck it, I'm not doing that.
It's a vibe.
And the whole time, you know, we're under the influence. So I'm walking and like we're getting deep into it, and I'm like, bro, where are the seats? You sure we supposed to be here? Bro, floor seats. And I'm like, dog, what? I love you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit was popping.
Did you
like,
cry?
It was crazy. Did I cry?
Yeah.
Crying at Summer Jam is kind of crazy.
Crying at Summer Jam is crazy.
That's funny.
Nah, I should have. Fresh Montana killed this. Nah,
I'm like, what are you crying about? Ski?
Yeah.
I like Summer Jam.
You're like
It's Summer
It's a song
Jam.
to my heart. You know what I'm
You're like,
saying?
is Sexy Red making you cry right
Like,
now?
literally.
Oh, actually, right back to the movies. The reason I asked this question is because I went to see a movie called The Iron Claw, and it's a wrestling movie about a family in Dallas who, like, their whole family was wrestling. It's a real tragic story, and I went to see it. And I'm sitting there, and I already know it's a tragic story, and it's going through it. People are dying, and I'm like, damn, this is sad as hell. And I'm a crier.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm a crier.
That's good.
If I'm watching a movie, I'm letting it take me.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna cry.
That's how you know the movie's good.
Yeah. And I'm watching it.
Nah, he's
and,
just a crier. You just said it. It's not the movie.
And there's a moment at the end with what's his name? High School Musical. Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
There's a moment at the end with Zac Efron, and there's a scene. I'm not gonna give it away, but there's a scene, and I start crying, and I'm crying.
Zac Efron?
I can't stop. And
Are
I'm
you by
thinking,
yourself?
And no, I'm with my girl.
Okay.
And I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, is Zac Efron making me
me
cry
cry.
right now?
I need to know what the scene was.
High School Musical making me cry right
The
now.
worst part is if your girl's sitting there laughing at the scene, she's like, "Are you?"
Right.
Bro.
Right.
Oh my god.
What
No,
was
no,
your
no.
girlfriend doing?
I was paying attention to her. She was
wasn't-
on
she wasn't
Actually, I
crying?
was in the movie. I was
Oh,
in
we
it.
y'all were at the theater.
We're at the theater.
Yeah,
was
when you
there.
cry at the theater, it's no looking to the side or
no,
to the
no,
left.
no.
It's like I'm in this and I'm crying
Yeah.
and like see you when the lights come on.
I don't even
ever
want her
cried
to
at
talk to
theater.
me. I don't even want her to talk to me.
Right.
Like
thing
I'm
is,
in
I
the
don't-
movies. I'm watching this.
I don't really go to the theater, so
I'm
Never
going.
cried
I
at the
started
theater.
going
I
now.
try to go every Tuesday.
I cry watching anime
That's
all the
smart.
fucking time.
Music. Any music that made you cry? You said Beyonce.
Renaissance. Yeah.
Music that made
So it
me
was
cry
both.
ties
It was like
in with the
movie and the
Like the
thing.
entire
Yeah.
album, just like the entire experience.
Okay.
I would say movie and music that ties in was Tick Tick Boom. It's a musical by Jonathan Larson. It's on Netflix, so if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's pretty much about him like getting into the industry of Broadway and everything he had to do. So it was just, it connected with me because he's passionate about a project. He believed in it. People didn't believe in it. And obviously, I mean, we're all creatives here. So
Yeah.
to meet with people like this, it feels such a good
Right.
vibe. And sometimes when you're with people who don't see that vision, you're like, ooh.
It's hard to connect.
So to see someone that succeeded, it's like, damn, bitch. Like, you believed in yourself, you did it. Similar to, like, you know, Nikki. Like,
Hey.
it's like, I believe in you, you're doing your shit.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
it gives you that feel, that oomph.
That's almost like
that
a cheat
hope.
code. Movie and the music. Because the movie's already gonna make you cry, and then music's already like it does. It's like a spell.
Music
It's
is
like
bad.
magic.
I think sounds is very important because in horror films they use like
the
a
score.
tone.
The score
Yeah.
of a
They use
movie.
like a tone that you can't even hear, but you can feel it.
Yes.
In horror films.
That's why I was thinking like while editing, I was like, should podcasts have like a score?
Or yeah.
Like should there be a
Low-key.
score?
I mean, it
to
depends.
it?
Like I've listened to podcasts like Murder Mystery Podcast or like part of in my brand we have a podcast that's. Have you guys ever heard of The Traders?
The Traders.
So if you're not
so
on, if you're not doing anything, go on Peacock and watch The Traders. It's a competition show where like a bunch of people go and live in a castle and there's traders amongst them. So like, let's say we're the cast of the show. You guys are traders, but you cannot say you're traders. So we have to figure out who the trader
Like Among Us.
is.
Among Us.
Oh, like Among
So
Us.
and every day they vote someone out, but the faithfuls, the people that are true, have to figure out who the traitors are. Anyway, it's a good show, dramatic as fuck.
And do they kick people out?
They
Yeah.
kill them, yeah.
So the traitors kill
Oh,
someone
that's
every
literally
night.
Among Us.
Yeah, and then they'll tell you Traders still among you. And
Yeah, so like the
They
next
won't
morning.
tell. No, there's always traitors among you. They won't tell you how many. There's always gonna be traitors among you, and you just don't even know. Like right now, there's only one traitor, but the cast feels like it's probably like 3. You know, you just never know. But the traitors make a murder every night, and then the faithfuls banish someone that they think is a traitor at the end of the episode.
So all the traders know who they are.
Exactly.
Oh, that's cool.
So
I like that.
the whole
That's
point
dope.
is that it's a murder mystery podcast. So when you watch the show, it's very like dramatic. There's a lot of like dramatic music, suspense. So when we do the podcast, it's like an after show podcast. We try to put like things like that into it too, so you can kind of feel the vibe of the show.
Yeah.
So I feel like it all depends what type of podcast you have.
As far as music for me, when Donda came out, Kanye's album, Moon
Oh,
was
Moon, yeah. Moon
because
was
my
good.
grandma had just died, and then Moon, and I was just like, bro,
Yeah.
nah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! I did cry to a song. I just remembered.
Did he kitakati?
Yeah,
He was like, like that.
Nah, it's a cover song. I forgot the name of the artist, but it's called Home, and it's that Let Me Come Home, Home is on. You know that song?
You're gonna have to give me a little bit more.
I'm
Can I
coming
play it?
home.
Is that a
I'm
thing?
coming for a couple seconds. If you
Okay.
got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
less than
I'm
8.
coming.
So
home.
basically,
That
like, you know, I don't live with my son, and like I was telling him like, you're my home.
Hold on, that's a space car. I didn't know you had a kid.
Yeah. I
Okay.
do have a son.
he wasn't hiding his kid from the world.
I was hiding the
Yeah.
He was
world.
hiding the world
From
from
his kid.
his kid. Really?
That's funny.
Oh yes, I heard that.
Oh, you was in your bag.
Oh damn.
So like that song came on.
It was
yeah.
raining
Listen,
outside.
you cried hard. When I
It
hear
was
something like that,
raining outside.
you
There was
cried
like
hard.
And then we were about to go to
Were you in
sleep.
your car?
I was just about to say, I'm like, you hit the fucking wheel like, fuck. Like,
Yeah.
damn.
Nah, I had him on me, and he was hugging me, and I was
Damn,
like,
even
"You're
worse.
my home, and I love you."
Right.
And like he was like, "I love you too," and then I started just to tear because I'm like, I don't always have my
Shout out
home.
to active fathers.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Give him some.
Nah, but yeah, it was a tough moment, you know what I'm
And
saying?
also
Have you-
Dominican
wait,
fathers
wait,
bonding with their fucking kids.
Come
Like,
on, man.
That's
Yeah.
John's DM about to go crazy as that one.
Oh wait, hold on. You lying? you trying to get DMs?
Y'all call me. I'm sorry.
you lying?
I don't have a kid.
No, imagine.
Nah, cause now I don't know if you're trying.
I do have a
So why
kid.
you don't have him posted?
out to
Because
Alex.
I always feel like, you feel me, like,
He's hiding the.
nah, it's
Shit
not
from the
that.
world?
I just feel like he's mine. You
Right,
get me?
Yeah, I
right,
get that, I get
right.
that.
So like I do post him with my close friends. So like
Okay.
my people know that I'm always like
Exactly.
yesterday I posted him sleeping. I
Okay.
was like I want to wake him up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so like I'm very private. I want to say.
No,
So
that's
no
not-
lies detected.
Yeah.
In if you can put your emotions in a scale, right, of like how emotional you were before him, and then how emotional you are now. Like, what's the score?
So before him, I was at a 0.
That as
That's
like
real.
That's honestly like I'm so
but it's-
nonchalant and distant. Like I like to be by myself type of thing. So like I'm a strong believer that
You're
without
an
my
introvert.
family, I'm nobody. But that's family. You get
Yeah.
me?
Birthday pass, yeah.
November 16. So whatever the case might be, I'm more like people come and go. So I understand that. I understood at a
Yeah.
young age. You feel me? So like to me, there's like I love my friends, but I know there's a point in, like I had like you know what we were talking about. Like you said that you were here 15 years ago.
Yeah.
I've had 15 years relationship that I had to cut off. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So like I understand what comes with it.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, you know, so that's where I was. I'm like that now, but my son is different. Like
Yeah.
when I'm around him, I'm caring about everything. You
Yeah.
get me? Like,
you
I was
know
gonna
this
ask,
one's
like-
forever. You know
yeah,
this one's
yeah,
forever.
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah,
bond.
yeah.
I mean, do you have a choice though, like
How has
legally?
fatherhood changed you?
I've become obsessed with bettering myself.
That's really
I like
good.
that.
You know, like I want
Which
to.
ways?
So I picked up reading a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up. I've tried to learn instruments. I try to learn new things because I want to teach him that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I want to be the best version of myself.
Exactly.
So he could see that. And he
Yeah,
could.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like look up. Like you know.
Yeah.
So I think he's. You know, he changed my life.
So you
Yeah,
were.
that's
Oh,
dope.
come on, that's come on, get that.
That's
We're broke now.
Yeah. So you were at a 0 and now
A 3.
a 5.
5. Okay.
A 3.
Okay.
I was close. I was close.
Okay. Are you do you prefer a club drunk or like a dinner tipsy?
What a
I
great
mean,
segue. I like that.
outside, that's cute, but let's.
Right, let's get into
What,
this.
what,
talk about
wait,
the
wait,
real
what, is,
shit.
what, is, what do you mean?
So it was a club drunk, like going to the club.
But for what instance? Like
Like if you're going out, do you prefer going out to the club?
for myself, like me being drunk, or like my partner or someone else being drunk?
You're going out, so this is your vibe. Your vibe.
Okay.
So do you prefer going out to a club, or is loud music, techno, you're dancing, and everything, you're drinking, or you get into like an intimate dinner with a lot of friends, and you're like tipsy at the dinner?
I'm the type of
So
person where
casual versus like going out.
I'm the
I
type
want
of person
both.
where at like the club, I'm very like protective of people. So like I'm always like alert at the club, especially because like when
So
you hang out.
you drink and you like to fight. I get it.
No, I don't really
That's what
drink
you
at the
said.
club.
That's what
I
you
will
said.
babysit
The
like
Henny.
a beer for mad long just for the vibe, like the looks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like at the club, like you know that women are, especially women, are very much being like they're prey at
Right.
a club, right? And hanging out with a lot of
straight
women,
clubs.
I'm always like I'm always looking around like, oh, did this person put something in their drink? Is this person
Right.
acting normal?
Shout out to you.
But that's the type of person I am, right?
Right.
Because growing up, like that's the thing that my family taught me. Like my family's like, you finish a beer, put it in your back pocket. It's a weapon later. You know what I mean? Like, That's
God damn.
but I'm dead.
Where did you grow up?
Well, I'm
Down
Dominican,
the
but
block.
well, no, I half grew up in Perth Amboy, half in Brooklyn. But
Okay.
like that's something that like I've learned from them.
No, I'm from
So,
the hood, so I was just making a joke.
I very much prefer like a dinner drunk because then I can get fucking shit faced, and I'm very
Right.
much like I get drunk and I'm like.
I feel like that's real though. What you're saying, the club, you do have to be attentive. Especially, I feel like as men, you have more of that protective nature to it. But like going to a gay club is completely different. Like I feel like when we go out, we're in our own world. We're doing whatever we want to do, and it's the other way around. When straight people invade our space and don't like cooperate, it's like,
What do you do though?
oh bitch, I tour wherever. Like I don't stop.
Do you get drunk
hold on,
or
hold on.
do you?
'Cause
Because I'm actually very
I'm doing
interested
both.
in how
I'm
he's
gonna do
gonna
both.
answer
I'm
this.
gonna do both.
This is so funny
I'm going
because-
to dinner. I'm getting tipsy, and then we're hitting the club, and then bitching out. Like I'm with
funny
the shit all the way through.
Because John is over here earlier being mad cute, and I'm like, bro, I know you.
Right.
And right now he's
What
talking.
you gotta say? Who knows me better than me?
Because
So
my
tell me
whole
what I
thing is
gotta
like,
say.
this is my best friend. We go out all the time.
And what happens?
And I don't drink, right? So like, I am that person. I'm the person that drives. So I'm taking everybody home at the end of the night.
So that means
Not-
it's up for me.
but that it shouldn't be up for
I
you.
was at
though.
a restaurant and club. How can you want me to drive?
Exactly. I do feel like though, like people get too drunk. You know, like, and it's like we're adults, so like it's like have fun, get drunk, but like I shouldn't have to take care of you. You know, and that's where I don't like it.
Yeah, that's one thing.
In general, anybody, all my friends,
I've carried
all my
carried
friends.
people out of clubs before, like because they get so
Yeah.
fucked up, and I was like, I
But
shouldn't
when we
have
were
to.
in college and when
you
we were
gotta
like,
have
that was cool because we was all getting drunk. It was college, we were young, but like we're about to be in our 30s. I don't want to take care of
no,
nobody.
you can't black
Like,
out.
yeah,
every day.
handle your liquor. 100%.
Like have
that's what-
fun, do everything, because I'm gonna be high as fuck.
But to stick to the answer though, I will go to dinner and then I'm going out to the club.
It's
And
pregame.
then I'm taking my ass
The
home.
dinner's a pregame.
There's one excuse that I'll let somebody get absolutely shit faced, and if it's your birthday, like if John gets absolutely
Yes.
shit faced
Or-
and he
You
starts
take
boxing
it.
somebody,
And I'm that
I'ma join
person,
him.
like-
You know what I mean?
Or
but at any other,
birthdays?
Or
at
if he
any-
needs it, he's like, I need
Right,
this.
Yeah.
right.
I need to
Okay,
let him
okay.
know.
Right, but
Okay.
if we're just going out like on a
Come on.
like,
Just because,
On
yeah.
yeah,
a Wednesday.
Yeah.
yeah. If you're just
You're
if we're just going out to
blacking
have
out.
quote unquote fun, then you should not be
Yeah,
getting
like,
that fucked
You're a
up
dinner
And-
girly.
because you're
And
ruining the
now-
fun for someone else.
And then I
Exactly.
think now, as I'm getting older, is like, I mean, I was never like a club guy because for that reason, like I'm always on edge, my head on a swivel. I just don't like a lot of people around.
I
I
don't
don't
like
like a lot
that.
of people.
I love the club.
I go to the club, but I prefer
club.
a house party just because I'm able to speak to people. Like,
okay.
I-
Oh, yeah.
you
like, leave
enjoy
your
it
coat.
more.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I'm a house
You don't
party
like
hoe.
I like the club. I want to dance. I want to like
Network.
meet somebody. No, fuck networking. I want to meet somebody and like
It's more like getting
lose
lost.
myself in the night
Yeah.
and
Oh,
like,
okay. Like
you
in a
know,
movie, tell, like,
like
the whole-
and just like this is my nigga for the night, and then we're gonna hook up at this club, and then we're leaving the club to another one, and it's like you're staying here, I'm going to the next one to do the same thing. Like
That's
when
cool.
I'm going clubbing, I want to like.
Party hop. He likes
That's
You know,
Yeah,
how
he
you
likes
said
the
you
club
let yourself
hop.
go to the movie.
No, I was just thinking
I
that
let
right
myself
now.
go to the
I was thinking
club.
right now. I was thinking that right now. I was like the way I let myself. Like I let like a piece of like a content or entertainment just take me.
Yeah.
The same way. Like
But
in
I
a club.
same way.
So
Have
what,
you guys-
name a club. Like what club would you go to?
Like boxers.
So you'd be like, all right, this is my life in Boxer.
right.
Once I leave Boxer, I'm somebody. I'm out. I'm somebody else.
Bitch, you start a new season.
Yeah.
It's like you're in
Next
there.
episode.
Every song is an episode.
Yeah.
You come outside is a new season. Every club is
Commercial
like,
breaks, we go smoke in the car.
I've seen like videos of people who like get absolutely like fucked up at clubs and just lost and dancing and just off of all types of shit. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could experience that, but my brain wouldn't wouldn't let me.
Perfect
Molly.
segue into my question. Have you guys ever been to a gay club?
I've never been.
No.
So you guys haven't had fun yet. So
But I don't think that's.
No, honestly, like I had my friend that was like, we gotta go because there's so much fun. Like they are fun. I was like,
I've heard that they're fun too.
if
good
that
Latin night, I feel like
happens,
you guys
I'll
would
go,
enjoy.
I don't mind it, you feel me?
I never.
You don't like. You don't
I
like,
never recommend. Like I never invite gay straight men into the gay club, saying that it's gonna be fun. Because I just feel like.
Nah, but like at the time I had
gonna
a
be fun
girlfriend, you feel me? So they
Yeah.
were like, as a group, let's just all go together.
Right, yeah,
So I was
exactly.
like, okay.
I mean, but
like,
it depends.
I don't
It depends on like what type of straight man. Like for me, like if a guy hits on me, I'm like, oh thanks, you know, we could party or whatever.
Right, right.
Like I'm not gonna take like
Oh,
there's
yeah?
You're not
why
gonna
they say what they
allegations.
say.
Oh yeah.
people, but like there's people who take offense to it. Like bro, all he said was a
Right.
compliment. You know
So
what
you know
I mean?
what's
Oh,
funny?
yeah,
I have
yeah,
a
yeah.
story. One time I'm part of when I was in college, I pledged a fraternity, so I was always been around a lot of men. So we went out one time, a bunch of my gay friends and a lot of our frat bros wanted to come with us.
Yeah.
Just for the vibe, whatever. We were already chilling at a house, and they were like, "Fuck it, let's go. It's in New York. We'll have a vibe, whatever." And we told them like there'd be bitches at the club, like like they be with their gay friends, and like sometimes like they be looking too. So whatever. So we go out, we're there, we're having a vibe. My friends are having a blast because the music at the gay club is like amazing, right?
Is the Renaissance album?
No, it's like we go to like the black gay clubs, like so like we're playing like they're playing hood shit, they're playing Afrobeats, they're playing Bad Bunny, like
it's everything.
I'm telling you, I want to go dance. I don't want to go like it's not like no Dua Lipa, One Kiss, like it's not
I hate that. So like, I think we went to like a brunch somewhere. I don't know where. You remember that we went to a brunch?
Yeah.
And I was expecting like something lit. They were playing like Dua Lipa and shit. I'm sitting there with fucking my mimosa and a fucking lobster roll, and I'm like, this shit is whack.
Exactly.
This shit was $100, and I'm bored as fuck.
Exactly.
Damn.
So we're there having a good ass time. We leave. We had an amazing time. It was such a great night. Or even my straight friends are like, yo, like, I'm not going to come all the time, but in 3 months, invite me again, you know? So then we're in this group chat the next day, and one of my friends says that, like, a guy grabbed his ass and that he didn't like it, and that, like, he was, like, really upset by it. And he was just like, yeah, like, some nigga grabbed my ass, and, like, I'm never going to be back to that place, da-da-da-da-da. And in my this is where you reach like the whole, like
say what you gotta say.
Like how do I say it?
Yeah.
In my personal opinion, if I'm going out with my friends and someone disrespects me, like I feel like I will say something to one of my friends, or like even like let's say you guys go out with us, like even to him, like you know what I'm saying, like yo, like I don't really know them, but like this happened, whatever, you know. So like. The fact that someone did that to you as a straight man and you didn't, like, we didn't know about it.
And you internalized it.
Like, and you internalized it. That's why after that situation, I was like, I'm very weary about inviting straight men.
So
wait, I have a
procedure. Like, what would
procedure?
Like,
Right.
No. The problem I have is like maybe it's the way you worded it, but it's like regardless if they went to a straight or a gay club, and regardless of their gender, grabbing someone's ass is disrespectful for employment. Period.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Like, bro, like as a girl, like what do they do?
Yeah. What would be their quote unquote safe haven at that point? You know what I mean?
Right. I think that it's hard because you get into the conversation of like the fact that gay culture is so free. So when we step into a club and someone grabs our ass, like
you're part of that, right?
It's
now.
like, you know, like you're like, okay, whatever, like some nigga walking to the bathroom, like grab your ass, whatever, like, you know. But that's not cool.
Yeah.
You know, I've been in situations where like that has happened to me. And even though I'm gay, like I don't want to be touched just because because we both like the same thing. Like you're not bitches, but not every bitch is gonna come up to you and you're gonna want to.
Or you don't know somebody's tough too. Or overall just respect.
Exactly.
Like,
It is respect.
So I'm just wary about that, but I do agree and think that straight men can have an amazing time at a gay club if everybody's like open. And you know, now I have those conversations with my straight friends like, yo, if something happens, let me know, because like while you might not feel like comfortable to like do something, like I am comfortable in
That's
this.
what I was gonna say. So like
to
basically
do
in that
something.
situation, I will tell you.
Exactly, because when I go
mean-
to the straight club, I want my straight friends to protect me. Because when I go to the straight club,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
you feel that kind of like tension, you know,
Straight clubs
of
are
like
just boring too. I don't know. It's just like it has this like this.
So wait. What makes
order
I
to it.
have a question. So what makes a gay club a gay club?
the audience,
I mean, yeah, the audience.
and also like
So if we just change the audience and kept everything the same, would still be fun.
I feel like what happens is there's more liberty in the sense of having fun. So often you see in the media now where people are like, the club scene is not how it used to be. And we get a little bit of that too, because you got your bougies that are on their phone just like holding the wall. But I feel like from the last few times I've gone out to a straight club recently, you got to pay a cover charge, ass already off rip. They got a fucking dress code, ass off rip. You got to have a minimum bottle and a minimum like spending purchase, ass. Hookah, everything is overpriced. We already know that. Whatever, that's the luxury of it.
y'all
And I say,
pay
you don't bring no
way
bitches.
too much money for shit that we pay like $25 for.
It's like you'll get there and then you pay all that, but then now you're just sitting down.
Now you're just sitting down, and then also something that I've seen, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like at straight clubs, like men just be trying to like hook up with women. Like
There's no going out and having fun.
I don't see like
I
I don't see niggas like wanting to dance with bitches for the sake of wanting to dance with bitches. You know, like
the goal.
So,
For
like,
lack of a better word, the goal for like a lot of men that go out to the club is they're hunting.
exactly.
They're hunting. They're not there for the club.
And I'm a man, so I get it, but have fun.
Get
Oh,
lost.
so
the
get
thing
lost.
is too is like
With the mission. What
Nah,
is mission
'cause when
critical?
you
I see what the
approach it
difference
in that
is.
way that, hey, you want to dance? There's so many hunters that gives you the bad look. So now she don't even want to dance with you. So now you're like, damn, like.
That's why you
get
always
me?
gotta go with a friend.
Double
You gotta
standards
start-
also play.
You gotta start the energy with
Once
a friend.
one girl dances
and then
with one
when,
guy, is she out for the group? That's it. Nobody else could dance for her. I feel like people are we're hung up.
Nah, what you mean?
Like if we're in a circle, right? We all go out to a club and there's a group of shorties over there. If that one shorty dances with you, let's say, right? If she goes and dances with you right after, on a general group, not us specifically, there's gonna be a chance that we're like, oh, she's for everybody. We're not fucking with
Or
this bitch no
and
more.
and
They
there might
just
be
want us for the bottle.
and there might be tension here now. There might be tension here now
Yeah,
because
yeah.
again they're hunting.
they're hunting.
They're not here for the.
They're
good
hunting.
I was
time.
gonna say the bitches are not out hunting. So it's like if she wants to go from one
Yeah.
road to the other, then let her
Nah, I
be.
respect,
But then
I
the double
respect.
standard
That's
plays.
true.
I respect.
'Cause it's like, oh, she's for
I can
everybody.
understand the differences.
That's why we
in
say
what
like
you're
free
saying.
yourself because it's like who cares? Like we be at the club with all of our gay friends and like sometimes like I'll talk to a nigga and like we have respect so like we'll be like I'm eyeing this nigga but the moment that like I know that I'm not doing anything with this man it's like okay I'm done with this nigga and if he wants to jump on him he can jump on him. Like I have friends that like I'm not entertaining him no more and then it's like but you had a good time with him like you know but it's like all respect like you know so it's like it doesn't matter we're not seeing that person as a like for everybody because
Yeah,
it's like
no. Me and my mans, we had so basically there was a situation where he'll bring a girl and she'll like me, and he'll be cool with it. You feel me? And then there'll be a situation where I'll bring a girl.
Oh my
And then
god.
there'll be a situation where I'll be a girl and she likes his.
does that
his
do anything to your ego?
Nah, not at all. You feel me? Because I'm cool. I'm cool with it.
Because
That's
you're
what I'm saying.
confident.
Yeah, I'm confident. I don't mind. So like we have that relationship where like if there's a girl we try to bag at the club and she fucks with her, but then she meets you and she likes your style. Bet, bro, I'm not
Exactly.
gonna force it. You feel me? That's not me.
Exactly.
You don't push nothing that's not there.
It's
So-
different if it was like you brought her and he was forced like spitting game.
Exactly.
It's
So
like, come on, bro.
that's what it is. That's
That's
you're
That's some
doing me
like
dirty. Yeah.
like boy code shit like you know
Has there,
homeboy.
has there been any boy code that has gagged you that has been broken? Like anything that is like, bitch, this is an unwritten motherfucking
Between
rule.
us?
Oh well, yeah. Let's get into it.
No, between
y'all.
us, no, we don't have a lot of.
In
I
general,
don't think we've ever.
or an experience you've ever.
Cause we're together, but we're so different at the same time.
Yeah.
You get me? So
Yeah.
we all
I think
have our own different
everything
bubbles.
about all three of us is different. Like
Yeah,
down
yeah.
to where we dress, what we do.
I think that's why we work.
Yeah.
It's because I'm so different.
He's such a
Steven's-
crier. I barely cry. Like I don't cry at all.
so,
You're a crier. You don't cry. You're gay. That's a
yeah,
good
it's like
group.
it's a different thing. It's what we're-
I like it. Yeah.
So I think that's.
Make
that's
sure you
why
like
we
and
work.
subscribe.
Oh man.
I don't think so. I don't think there's ever been a moment like that. I think growing up, like early relationships, it's weird because I think about like looking back at early relationships. I think about like how like I don't want to say insignificant they were,
That's
but
real though.
how much I thought they mattered. I thought they mattered so much, and that's why I feel for like the young kids that are like in high school and they're in relationships because everybody who's older is like that shit ain't real, right? They'll say to them like that ain't real.
But even younger too.
But when you're going through it, it feels real to you.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
technically,
how are
it
you
is
gonna-
real.
That's what I'm getting
That's
at.
how you
Like,
know.
it's real. Like even if I'm wiser and I have the wherewithal to be like the probability is this is not your person.
low, yeah.
I mean, you're 17. This is not your person.
Yeah.
But you're experiencing this love for the first time. That's why someone said, like, "Oh, I love her." You're like, "You don't love her. You're 17."
You don't even,
I mean, but you
you
could
don't even
say-
gotta be 17 though.
No, I'm saying I'm just putting like at a young.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it in that context of being young.
Even your age now really doesn't really even dictate what's real and what isn't. It's always going
Exactly.
to come down to you and what you believe is real. Because hypothetically speaking, I could be 50 years old and you could be married and I'd be like, oh, it's not real. You're going to get divorced at least once. You got what I'm saying? That's what I could be saying, or the general population
based
of
off
men.
your experience.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, yeah, because like how many people like were in love with someone, they break up and then they meet somebody else and they're like, I wasn't in love at all.
Yes, no, that's exactly where I was going with it.
Yeah.
So like now I'm in a relationship, so like even having the conversation about the club, my experience being in the club is completely different, than what it was before because I just said I was like I go out just because to network, to meet people.
You
have
hate it
fun.
now, right?
But what? No. But before it was a completely different like mission. So within a relationship, I look back now that I'm in, like cuffed and like really in it. I'm like, damn, like none of this other shit was like real. Like that was just like the stepping stones. That just taught me what the fuck I like and what I don't like. And then it also adds that reality to when you are in those moments, you're like, damn, like, is this all the way through? or is this just a chapter?
Can you have the same fun you did when you were single to that? Like, you know, that's an extreme fun. Can you get there with, and not your
with a
relationship?
partner?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. No, I've definitely reached there, but I just think you create boundaries and respect.
Okay,
and I feel like respect.
I feel like it's the same as like being straight. You just talk about what's okay and what isn't.
But being single and being cuffed. So it's like if you're single and you're going out, you have kind of like no boundaries in the sense of what time you come home or responding to a text, versus when you're out in the club, it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna drink until I'm like not knowing what's happening. I'm regardless, cuffed or not. But like, you know, 1 or 2 sips, blah, blah, blah. You know, we're going out to another club, we're partying, but at the end of the night, be good to be like, all right, babe, just made it home.
But it's like when you're single, like you have an overnight bag in the car.
Yeah.
Because you never know where the night could take you.
True.
But when you're in a relationship, you know what the end of the night looks like.
Yeah.
You know where you're going. Like, so it's different
There's
there.
a responsibility.
Do you always, from a single point of view, do you always have to know where the end of the night is gonna look like
While you're in a relationship?
when you're in a relationship?
Yeah,
It's,
absolutely.
yeah.
I think you
I
just,
don't think so.
you
Thank you.
you know, like, all
Does
right.
it always have to end there though?
It doesn't have to, but
I'm not saying you're gonna end at another person's bed, but I'm saying like you don't have the ability to like. Right now, I'm going through the situation of like understanding my relationship parameters, and I feel like any sign of I need to change something that I like about myself to be in a relationship that doesn't seem like
But relationships are
productive.
sacrifices.
yeah, but certain sacrifices
they have to be productive.
But also have
Or better.
reciprocity. It's
exactly.
like,
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
you have to have the
sacrifices
same
are toxic,
respect that
I love
and
that word.
certain sacrifices are like healthy. Like I'm not gonna make a toxic sacrifice to make someone happy.
I want to take a quick break.
Trustworthy person.
Hold on, I want to take a quick break. Can you say the word again?
reciprocity.
Not John.
And we're going on break.
Yeah, we gotta set this
No,
whole up.
but for real, I'm big on like the reciprocity, but also like
Reciprocity.
He said it. In Spanish.
But also, like,
He
I
said
feel
that
like
in Spanish.
sometimes, at least for I'm speaking for myself, I drink because I know where I'm going to end up at night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna have my fun with my boys, but at the end of the night, like, I'm gonna get lit.
I'm gonna get pussy.
Exactly. I'm going home and I'm about to do some wild shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's.
I think when
that's
you're
why I
like
would
when
house
you're in,
parties too.
when you're in a relationship,
Sounds like
the
house parties.
context of the night you already know before you leave.
Right.
Like for the most part, you already know. Oh, this is the night that we're gonna get wild. Like we can
What
we
he's
can
talking
end
about
up we
is
can end
that
up.
one night that you don't end up home.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
In
but
a
I'm saying when you're in a relationship and you
And
go
when
out.
you're by yourself, not with your partner.
But
Yeah.
give an example. Give a
Like for example, like you're going out with your boys, right? Y'all could all be in relationships or whatever. But like, let's say like y'all just having a good
we all
ass
Dominican?
time, huh?
We're Dominican.
Like
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What family are we talking about right now?
Like you know, like your boys, whatever. Like you know, you guys are all grown men. You guys are not cheaters, and you guys are not doing anything that your girls are worried about. And you know, you're going out, you're having fun, you're getting lit, you're with your boys, you're smoking, whatever. It's a vibe. Like y'all not doing anything disrespectful. And like, fuck it, you got drunk, you got home, and like you forgot to text your girl, but in the morning you text her like, babe, yo, like I got drunk as fuck. I was with my boys, my bad. da, da, da,
No,
da.
that definitely.
That's where the
happens.
trust comes in. That's what I'm saying.
But-
Like you have to understand.
I think there's
that
more-
person has to understand.
I think there's more than just trust, right? Like, as us being as good as friends we are, like, if Christian fucking passes out, I'm gonna text his wife and be like, hey, like, Christian died. He's on my couch right now. Like, I'll bring him in the morning. He'll come back in the morning.
Right.
You get
But
what
like,
I'm
if you
saying?
don't,
That's what makes
his
a good
wife's
friend.
supposed to
Also,
know that
Happy wife,
Christian
happy
is
life.
good. Like he's
But
not gonna do nothing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm with
You
you
know
guys, and that's what I'm saying about the context of the night. Like before you go out, I mean, sometimes things happen, right? Sometimes
Yeah.
But like when you go out, you already kind of know in the back of your mind what kind of night you're about to have,
Yeah.
what night you want to have. You kind of already know that. So like you go out and let's say for example you're with your partner. You go out, you already know like, oh, tonight we can end up at a hotel room. Like tonight we're going out. Like when we're talking about like sometimes someone needs it. Be like, yo, tonight I'm getting fucked up.
Right.
yeah.
Right. So sometimes that's the context of the night.
Oh, I love those.
Like, yo, tonight it's everything's off the table. I mean, everything's on the table. Like, we're going out. We're getting drunk. We're bar hopping. Like, if we stay downtown Dallas, we stay downtown Dallas. Like, if we stay down for a night, like, if we get too fucked up, we can't come back. Like, we got bread. Like, just get a hotel. We'll stay there. Like,
You better sleep inside.
and
Sleep- sleep in the Tessie.
If we end up in Colorado, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you're like, if I end up in Colorado because flights is $120,
Like, fuck it.
I'm gonna go to, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you know the vibe that you're about to have.
Exactly.
But then I feel like it ties in with that relationship and that trust. What you were saying originally, you were like, is different from gay and straight. And that's why I think even bringing in the hunting conversation, where it's like, we go out to twirl, but there are other men who will go out there to hunt, strictly to hunt. So that's where it's like,
I'm twirling and hunting.
On a defensive side, it's like, if I go out, I hate when like someone touches my ass or approaches, but I'm like, bro, I don't even want no problems. I just want to like get home to my man. Like, we're cool and we're chilling. Ain't no issues with that. And that's why I think that differentiates, because it's like, you know how they say like, you can trust your girl, but do you trust another guy, like her work husband? You know what I mean?
So that's one of that,
because it's like,
you gotta trust your girl, because like,
you gotta trust your girl.
So for example,
no, that's what I'm saying. You trust your partner, but do this about sometimes other people.
But that's why I was saying, like, you gotta know who you choose, because like, for example, we talked about it. There was a situation where some guy came up to his wife, and she was able to handle it. You get me? And that's what I want from my girl.
That's a funny.
I fight. I could do everything, but I don't want to get there. You feel me?
Let him tell a story, bro. Let him tell a story. It's a good story.
In Dallas, there's this bar called Red River, and Red River is a country bar. Like, all the bouncers are cowboys. They have cowboy hats. Like, it's a real country bar.
The boots?
Yeah, boots. Like, there's like a
bunch of white people.
A lot. And then they had the chandelier is like a horse saddle.
Okay.
Like, bedazzled horse saddle. Like, it's real country.
Right.
So we're there, and it's kind of the end of the night. So, you know, the end of the night, like, lights are starting to get up. People are looking like, who am I leaving with? You know
I'm hunting now.
Yeah, so
bar.
we're all in a circle, right? We're all just talking, and then this guy comes up to my wife. I think wife at the time, I don't know, but he comes up to her and he's like, "Yo, you want to dance?" And I'm not gonna be like, "Whoa,
Right.
you know." So I'm just there. I'm like watching because I'm secure.
Right.
This is my wife. Like,
that's
Right.
I think, but also
home, like,
what makes a story funnier though is that you know the outcome.
But what kind of dance? Because I feel like that also plays. I don't want to like no bumping and grind. You could dance bachata. You could do some hold down, throw down,
sidestepping or whatever. So even if it went down to like, oh yeah, we could dance. Like, I'm still like kind of secure with like. I mean, my eyes like this the whole time, but I'm like, because we're Dominican. Like, how many times you dance bachata? Like, how many?
Right.
Like, where you come from?
You'll be okay with a random man walking up and asking you to dance?
No, because
It all depends. Because if he dances better than me, now we having issues.
No. Wait. No.
Hey, that little sidestep, I don't like it. I don't like that little sidestep you doing.
In this context, maybe not, because I know, like, oh, this person's hunting. This person's not twirling.
It's the end of the night.
Is it twirling?
You know
That's
what
what you said? Twirling?
Yeah, twirling.
Like, having fun, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
This person's not twirling. This person's on a hunt.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like, but I'm still like, you're your own person. Like,
Yeah,
figure
handle
out.
that.
And then she was like, nah, but Shorty will dance. Like, she like brushed it off. But it's like a lot of guys in that moment would like jump into that
and not let them defend
like,
themselves.
I want to actually know from the girls who are
What if your
listening.
girl
Like,
likes that?
yeah, I was gonna say I want to know from the
likes
girls.
you to defend her. And then on top of that,
it.
what's the difference of you dancing at a baby shower, a random person coming
Context.
up at a baby
There's
shower,
context.
and a
Yeah.
club?
because
You know what I'm saying? There's different levels.
How much attention does your girl want?
Huh?
Because that's all it is.
Repeat that.
How
I'm
much
sorry.
attention does she want?
It's not attention, right? Because some females just
They
get
want-
attention, men get attention, right?
Yeah.
If a person walks up to your significant other and says, "Hey, I want to dance," knowing that you're next to her, you've been holding hands with her, I find that disrespectful.
Now,
You saw me, you know she's
Oh, that's
good.
a different.
that's different.
That's different. That's
She might
different.
have a ring on, and if she don't, you know, was holding hands, you know, walked in with shorty.
That's different. Wait.
That's what my first comment. I know how to fight comes
That's
in.
what I was
In my
saying. It's like
face-
that shit.
In my face,
Are you wildin'?
sit down, I got this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, if you acting like a
But then
weirdo,
you gotta be
you
secure.
know, you're not close to
That's
your
right.
girl, she's in her own little corner,
yeah.
but you can't get mad.
But that's what I'm saying.
Think
That-
about it.
that's
I
the
don't think you should be
context.
mad regardless, though. I think it's like
Oh,
you
no.
handle it.
Bro, my girl look good. Like, you feel me? Show out. That's how I see it.
Basically. If you see me walking,
What if you like it?
Oh.
Wait. This is
One at a
there's a
time.
difference though.
Holding hands is crazy.
One at a time.
So there's a difference though, because like for me, I'm not very aggressive with people. I'll be like, hey, like chill, right? Like I'm that type of person. Whereas like my partner or whatever is much more aggressive than I am. So like for me, it's comedy that somebody walks up to her while we're holding hands and try to disrespect us, because she will chew them alive, and I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna let it happen. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the difference for me.
But when you're in a toxic relationship and this girl wants to get you riled up because she likes when you're riled up,
That's
she
what I'm
likes when
saying.
you-
Like, she
that's
likes
like a
that
different-
attention. That's different.
But everything,
And go.
but everything,
That's very-
but everything falls into context. So to wrap,
I was just about to say
to wrap that up,
context.
like at the baby shower, it's not really a hunt there. You're not in the jungle in that
You're
baby
with family.
shower.
I think the
You're with
variables that
family.
matter is what kind of dance, what's the intention, and trust in your partner. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's like You know, if it's a little bit of bachata, again, and also location. If it's a baby shower, then so be it. If it's at the club, so be it. But if it's already they're making that move, I feel like there's context.
Yeah.
You saw me walk in, we're holding hands.
What you doing?
You know, again, bachata, all right, whatever. You feel comfortable, I feel comfortable,
Well,
go ahead.
you know, like.
But
you gotta trust.
But con respeto,
gotta
because
trust.
that's why I expect my partner to be like, hold on, you know, or like when they do the turnaround and they're trying to do this, I expect you to hit the move up forward and be like, nah,
Hold on.
move is over there.
The Heisman.
Yeah.
The Heisman. Whoa, hold on.
Oh,
I mean,
But context is important
Context,
all
yeah,
throughout that
100%,
entire scenario.
100%.
So for our listeners, we want to know, what do you think? What would you do in this situation? Make sure to comment below.
whew, come on, man. You did that earlier, and I was like, I like that. I want to do that too. Engagement. Last question for getting to know you. I know you guys already. The last question to getting to know you is
funny.
well, I have a lot, but this will lead into I have two.
We're
So
gonna
I
do a
have-
speed run.
This one leads to another one. So all right. Culture vacation, cultural vacation, or like tropical vacation.
Ooh.
So tropical vacation, you're trying to get somewhere hot, beach, whatever.
I want to answer these, but you know me.
Cultural vacation, you guys.
I don't.
Yeah.
Cultural
That's true.
vacation.
That's true. You
You're
guys
learning
know.
something
You
else.
want to
Based on
learn
your
something.
Japan
You're
trip,
going
I would say
you know what I'm
cultural.
saying?
Yeah.
I love cultural vacations.
Yeah.
Like, bro, throw me to
cultural
the.
vacation is going to the winter side of like Atlantic or something like that, right? Like
Yeah, like
Well,
different
it's cultural vacation would be like, don't take me to the resort, take me to the hood. Like, I want to see what's the food.
Want to take
Like when we went to Puerto Rico.
Oh, it's not
culture.
I see it as cultural vacation. Like I'm going to
Sightseeing.
Portugal, where there's not necessarily a beach. It's more about experiencing a new culture than going to Cancun,
Yeah.
where like
Yeah.
the
But
vibes is gonna be like,
I don't want the
I
American.
would say there's beaches in Portugal.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you don't.
Like
if
you don't
want
go,
that
you don't go for the
Caribbean vibe,
beaches. Yeah,
you're not
yeah.
going to
Yeah,
Portugal.
but I
you know?
also don't like when I went to Japan recently, and I don't want the Americanized version of their cultural vacation over there, right? So like if you go to Tokyo, there's like sushi over there that's Americanized, right?
Right.
Whereas in reality, I went to Osaka, which is like traveling from New York to North Carolina, it's 8-hour difference, and the food is completely different, right? They don't ask you if you want wasabi in your food; it's in it. Like you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
like,
saying?
it comes to
The
the
sushi,
seasoning.
That's what I'm saying.
you can't put mayonnaise on your sushi. Like it's just fish. And it's just rice, and you can dip it if you want. Whereas, like, you go to none of that. There's no spicy mayo in Japan.
But you're indulged in that
What about
culture.
eel sauce?
Yeah, but like in Tokyo, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more Americanized. They'll give you an American menu. Whereas, like when we were in Osaka, they're like, "Here's a fucking menu," and I'm like, "You got the translator?" Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Take your phone out.
yeah, you gotta take your
Translate
phone
out.
out, start taking pictures, and start translating. Where that's the type of stuff I like. I don't want the Americanized
I
version.
think for the
of it.
most
So-
part, I've been very tropical, but I feel like now that as I'm maturing through life, I definitely want to do a cultural event or a cultural trip, and that'll probably be for my solo trip. Because you've been doing solo trips, and that really is like
How's that?
dope.
So I did it at the beginning of the year this year. I wanted to start 2024 with doing something like adventurous, like
Yeah.
putting myself out there. So I been wanting to go on a solo trip. I went the first time I did it. It was like I stayed in the hotel mostly of the time because to me it was just a matter of like taking the plane by myself, getting to a whole nother space,
Yeah.
getting into the hotel, like and actually being somewhere by myself. You know,
Where you went?
I went to Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had fun. It was
Oh, that's
cool.
different. Like if you're traveling in the U.S., it's much scarier than traveling outside the U.S.
Right, I wanted to for my first time. I'm like, let me start with like U.S. cities that like I can go to. You know, speak the same language. I don't need to care about like international rules or anything. Like,
Just go in China hoes.
But it's cool. I think I like solo travel.
I like that. That's
I like
like
that.
I wouldn't-
inside solo trips. That's
But the thing
fun.
is that most of the world isn't as dangerous as like the U.S.
Exactly.
So if I ever did like a solo trip, I definitely want it to be in a
But
different
it's
country.
just so much more that comes with traveling outside of it. That's where it becomes.
I mean, it's a little more work.
nerve wracking than like.
Work a little more scary too, bro.
Nah, I disagree. After
In
my
the US, I would feel way safer traveling alone than I would, like, let's say, going
absolutely
to
not.
Cancun or going somewhere or going to Brazil.
Oh, that's different. You're
That's
going to
true.
another dangerous country. Like if you've done your research, you know, because for example, Japan is 80 times more safer than the U.S., which is a crazy.
But would it be
percentage.
just as safe for me?
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah.
But I also feel like you just don't know the law. So it's like,
Yeah.
like to me, safety is more about like your knowledge of
But
where you're standing.
Like you
like,
know that's the alley right there. Don't walk through it.
Yeah, your understanding.
In
of that.
Japan, you don't know if you could walk through that.
right.
alley.
And
You
in
know what I'm
Japan,
saying?
like you could be trusting that someone is telling you something, but like they could also be like luring you into a building to chop
I mean,
you
that could be
up.
anywhere.
But the thing is that like again, I've done like a ton of research of like the do's and don'ts because Japan's not like an undiscovered land. You know what I mean? Like people have been there. So Reddit is your best friend. You know what I
People
mean?
have been there.
No,
If you didn't know now, you know.
No, but the
been discovered.
reason I'm saying that is because any question you have whenever you want to travel, someone has an answer
Someone
on
has
Reddit.
an answer.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
there's nothing that you cannot find out on the internet. So, like, when I went to Japan, I was like, first thing I'm gonna do is like, what laws can I not do that are different? It took me 20 seconds to find out. Same shit. You know what I'm saying?
find
Give an
out?
example. Give an example.
What do you mean give an example? It's the same thing.
Like something you can't.
Yeah, like, what did
you
you
can't
find
do there,
out?
but you can do here.
You can't slurp your soup.
You can't spit on the floor.
Those would be cultural things. It's not against the law. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Besides like drugs.
But that's the shit that could get you
How are you
killed.
supposed to drink this?
No.
Cultural. Like,
So in Japan, when you like the food, you're supposed to slurp it and only leave a little bit left over, right? Because if you leave too much left over, you didn't like it. And if you ate all of it, that means that you want more and they can't provide more, right? You get what I'm saying? Like they feel bad, so it's kind of disrespectful.
That's crazy, because now in Dominican culture, si tú no te comes ese plato y cada grano off of rice,
Yeah.
te
perfect.
jodiste.
Perfect segue
Another-
for our surprise. Right here.
Another thing they do, hold on real quick. Another thing they do
You go talk. You talk.
is crossing the street. It was crazy to me that you know how we have lights to cross that tell you to cross over there. Even if nobody's coming, 3 a.m., no one's moving. They sit and they will wait for that fucking light to turn green to cross. And my dumbass sits there and I wait with them. And then when I traveled to Osaka, which was like a little more or less, I guess, like Americanized, if they're fucked up, they just cross. And that's why I was like, all right, we're just gonna walk now. But like they will sit there and they follow rules. They wait.
Yeah.
They have no problem waiting. Like the lines. So people wait in line here for like retail stores. Over there, no, they'll wait 2-3 hours for a food place. And I was just like, I'm so used to like fast food. Like I'm in, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Over there, no, you're waiting like an hour to sit down, an hour for your food. You'll eat it within like 5 minutes and then you leave. But you're there for like 2 hours.
That's my day, son. It's a big chunk of my day.
Oh, no, that shit got me tight.
And we're back from our pee-pee break. We're back.
I know we needed that.
Yeah.
Pee break is crazy.
And
It was a pee-pee break. It was a vibe check. It
For
was
sure.
an
Vibe check.
introduction to new energy, and
Hey.
yeah, it was dope.
speaking of pee-pee,
Ooh.
Oh, Lord.
No loans.
all right, let's
Drum
see.
roll.
If I didn't get scammed, speaking of pee-pees, ooh, I didn't get scammed. Okay, cool.
You did or you didn't?
I didn't. So we've got dick flavored chips.
What?
Bro, what?
Take it, observe, pass it down.
Is this the first time you
What?
ordered pee-pee chips?
Yeah, I've never.
But not for you.
And
Damn,
we got-
oh,
and we have vagina flavored chips.
vagina flavored chips.
I'm pretty sure that neither are tasty, but
No, like legitimately dick
Legit-
flavored chips.
You take a bite
For later.
was that one?
We will be the judge of this.
Was that the same?
Wait, hold on. No preservatives, like
It's real dick.
Organic. It's organic.
It's not artificial, bitch.
That shit organic.
Real pussy.
Bro, they went and fucking
real
shaved somebody's foreskin to make these chips, bro.
All bodies taste good for the hot ones. Yes, for sex. No. preservative.
there's words here that I'm like
Read it.
fat, grease,
Ooh.
protein, fiber.
Oh wait. How much protein in the dick chips?
6.6 grams.
Damn. And how much in the?
6.2. So dick is more protein.
Damn. You trying to get gains in the gym? All right, so give
She's not a
those
fan of the pussy chip.
give
No,
those
I'll
to
eat the
Tiff.
pussy chips. I'll eat the pussy.
Wait. So let's go off of what we've had and what we have never had.
Okay.
You ever tasted? Which ones have you tasted?
Never had dick before. Never.
But that's not the question. That's
But
what
that's
have
the
you
thing,
tasted?
though. Wait, hold on.
You had the camera? Yeah.
Experiencing a man, there's two different sides to that. So
Okay.
you could have never gotten dick, but you could have given dick. You know, like, so there's
Oh,
two
wait.
different sides to like,
As far as having the taste profile in my Rolodex,
no.
That you know of.
no.
All right, it's. But have you had?
we unlocking trauma here. It's like happening.
You know what scared me? You know that meme that was going around that if you woke up horny in the middle of the night, you just got fucked by a ghost or some shit like that?
Oh, I've been getting hella cheeks.
like making out with somebody who's
This nigga is going
But that's it.
I'm
Okay.
wildin',
Ghost
son.
sex
They
is
come
real.
All right,
back.
wait. I want to finish this because I have something to say after.
Okay,
So
okay.
you've never had dick flavored anything?
No,
Have you had-
my experience, my my expectation is I'm gonna know which one is which. I'm gonna know that vagina is one and the other one is dick.
All right. But
we're not
have
gonna
you
know.
you've had the pussy flavor? You've had pussy flavor or
Everyone has.
Yeah.
okay? So I've never had.
Wait, are you a Gold Star?
I've
I
never.
like the fact that
Whoa, what
like
does
this
that mean?
conversation is so like
What's that gold star?
a gold star is like a gay that has never had any interaction with pussy.
Like you
Like
are a
you've
virgin
always
to
been
pussy.
dick.
Wait.
I've heard
Okay,
this.
hold on.
I've heard of this. Isn't platinum like a C-section?
Wait, what?
I've heard.
Yo, what the?
I've heard like,
yes,
like,
yes,
like
yes, yes, yes.
platinum is
Platinum
C-section.
is
You
C-section.
didn't even go
yes,
through. Y'all know shit.
No, yeah.
Yes,
When you said C-section, I was like, wait, hold on, but platinum is like C-section, like you
man's up to
didn't even
Nicky.
come out through the pussy, so
yeah,
you've
yeah.
never had
That's like
any
you are
interaction with pussy.
That's platinum.
I'm a silver
What's that?
because I used to date girls,
Okay.
and I put my penis in the pussy.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Well, the
You
context
gonna
isn't
fucking win.
the context isn't of what we fucked and what we have not fucked. It's what we've tasted.
Okay.
All right. So I've never tasted dick. I have tasted pussy.
Yeah, both.
You've tasted both.
Yeah. All three. too.
Wait, but like that's
Wait.
weird.
What do you,
because,
hold on.
like,
Time out.
3.
What the fuck is 3?
We got ass chips.
you know,
We got ass chips.
in between your balls and your asshole. In between your balls
said
and
it.
your asshole.
Taint chips.
Taint chips.
That was how.
Oh, from the chat, taint chips.
Taint.
No, but my whole
taint
thing
gym
is like,
chips.
how do you differentiate not having sex with it and tasting it?
Well, because if you can't taste, just because you fuck someone doesn't mean you can taste.
You can also
what-
smell.
But like, how can you
Yeah,
taste
yeah.
vagina and not have sex with vagina?
It's possible. It's just eating.
I mean, it's like
It's some girl that
it's
came
like-
over and made me eat
Like,
pussy and
how
then
can I
left.
taste the taste
I
of a
hate you, by the
vagina
way.
without putting my mouth on it?
No, that's what I'm
Yo,
asking.
hold on. You speaking
I
some
have answers
crazy
to that,
shit
but
right now.
not for the
You-
camera.
Oh, you never ate.
Like air vagina?
No, because he said like, oh, we're not talking about what we have sex with. We're talking about what we've tasted. So I'm saying, how can I be able to taste something without specifically
Knowing
vagina?
Maybe you're a munch.
Yo, what the?
What Ice Spice say?
I mean,
Maybe you're a munch.
There's some girls that just like giving head and
they
they
dip.
don't expect anything else.
Got it.
Yo, I love you.
Would you do just head no sex?
Listen,
I mean, we
I'm a head enthusiast.
So you just like head?
If you come at mommy shit,
You know which is which?
You know?
Okay.
I should put them here.
All right, so we're going down the line to see like
this-
who knows what.
So let me explain the game.
So you're in an advantage because you have both,
Yes.
and
I only tasted pussy. Yes.
so you're not an
We're ahead
advantage.
of the fucking.
Oh wait, so you guys are
in the game.
have an advantage because you guys have had both.
Yeah, but like also like I'm not an
let's take a
expert at the taste of vagina.
Nah, it's not even.
It was
that.
one singular
I
experience.
smell my own penis. Like I know what it
Yeah,
how it
that's
smells
true.
like.
That's true. That's valid.
Alright, so,
Like,
so
I
this is the
smell
game.
my own penis. I don't know
Hold
what
on,
it
hold
smells
on.
like.
Like, I know my shit.
That one sparked interest in Edward.
Wait, hold on. So let me, for the viewers, let me explain the way the game is gonna go. The way the game is gonna go is we have to guess which one is a penis flavor and which one is the vagina flavor, right? Okay. We're gonna do from the chat
Make sure
versus
you-
the tuck.
Make sure you
Okay.
tell me I'm
Alright.
gay in the comments. Write 100 times.
Like,
please.
subscribe, do all the things.
Yeah.
Keep the
So-
algorithm going.
So
Just know
we're
that if
gonna
you
work
guys
together.
get this right, it's the worst look on you guys.
it's a lose.
So
I'm gonna get it wrong on purpose. Just in case.
If it's a lose.
Yeah.
No, but let's try to win. Let's see.
It's a lose-lose right
that's
now.
not true.
We
That's
might
not
know
true.
pussy more.
Alright.
You never know.
So
discover new flavors.
that's
palettes.
true. New palettes. All right.
Put it
That's just
together.
gonna,
Are we gonna
that's
try
gonna
to
trigger
put it
one of them
together?
and shit.
You send an email to the company like, hey, while I was tasting your vagina chips, I discovered a new flavor.
You know how Lay's does that shit? You can bring in your new flavors.
Yeah. All right. So
You guys gonna go one by one?
so first maybe a sniff test. Everybody get a sniff
No,
test.
No sniffing.
That's
That's-
sniffing?
Yeah.
Straight up.
All right,
If
so
you
this,
want-
so this is gonna be the first one. I'm gonna take one, pass it down.
I just know that they're both gonna be nasty. as fuck.
Take one first.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, just take it, bro.
You better.
Oh damn! I gotta clean my palate. All I had is beer.
Sometimes that's all you have before you taste dick. Sometimes that's all you have is beer.
Coffee beans? The coffee beans.
Side of dick and beer.
Okay.
Alright.
Do you like it?
First, do you like it?
You like
That's
it?
a great question.
The initial taste wasn't bad, but it's lingering.
I'm like actually so interested in this. I'm gonna take two just because I need it.
Am I fat? This shit tastes like a chip. Am I just fat? It tastes like a chip.
There's something There's something in the back profile.
Yeah, but it's like very faint though.
Where do you taste it at, Steven?
You gonna set me up for another clip, huh?
I'll try. Producing. All right.
Hold on, that might be pussy.
He's like, ew.
It's no shade, but there's some fishness to it.
Ah. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, there feels like there's a pH to that one.
You know,
After the
it's no shade, but you know, if I'm correlating flavors,
Yeah.
it brought you back.
there's a catness. That's cat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I have to agree with him. Like, I see it.
That's cat.
And the aftertaste is there.
The more it's lingering, yeah.
Yeah, the longer it sits in your
That's
mouth.
cat. That's
So y'all
definitely
about
cat.
to take dick right now.
Whoa.
Please don't say that.
Should I call
Wait,
him?
I need a close up of this one, bro. That's definitely.
So you would eat.
really in love with this.
Wait. So there was one time.
This kind of orgy.
There was one time where I tried to record you eating a hot dog.
We all just
But
ate
you're now
pussy
live on
together.
camera eating a dick flavored chip.
Yeah, nah, because you trying to be funny and record me eating a hot dog. Like,
You're trying to be funny eating a dick chip.
Yo, go ahead.
Yo, look at it. Look
They
at
made
the
a
camera
valid
when you
point.
do it.
They made a valid point that we just had an orgy because we all ate pussy together.
salute.
That's crazy.
Salute.
Now you're about to
It's a
all-
brotherhood
From meeting
bond
each other
now.
to becoming brothers.
And also like intersectionality.
There you go.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
But just
I don't even know what that
you're thinking
means.
too
Wait,
much.
does this make y'all bisexual?
Not yet.
Everyone.
Pansexual.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's not in his
Or
mouth.
curious.
All right. Yo, did I ask y'all? Oh, you want me to feed you while you feed me? That's-
We can do that.
No.
All right.
Now fitting each other's
I'm trying to stall, like. I'm trying to stall. Why I go first?
Yo, go ahead, bro. Come on.
Oh, you.
He's teaching.
You go
how to eat
first.
dick.
You requesting the dick now? All right.
It's just a chip.
Familiar flavor.
If you're making those faces, honey, then I guess it is.
Nah, B.
Oh
I'm gonna say. I'll let you eat it first. Nah, B.
He's uncut. Yeah. And just played a basketball game.
Come on, John. Come on.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
This smells different.
That's definitely dick.
Yo,
Yeah.
make sure you swallow, John.
Oh, my God.
That was not good.
Sign. Okay.
No, that's
I just want to
that's wild.
Oh my god.
That's uncut dick, bitch.
Stop. Don't make too much of it.
I don't want to breathe. Like,
Yo.
that solidifies
Yeah,
that I don't like dick.
No water. Y'all gotta indulge in it.
Damn, I got goosebumps, bro.
That should make you.
Oh.
That's
oh my god. No, like no
shit.
shade. Like I don't even want to like.
Nah,
I
that's
miss
dick.
him.
Yo, my.
I liked it. I like the shit.
You got some more too?
Nah, that's funny as fuck.
Oh my god.
They were both bad. I'm gonna be
All right,
honest.
everybody take one of each. Everybody take one of each.
Okay.
Together
Why?
at the same time.
Oh, you're gonna twist my arm. Yes, I will.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like
The pussy chips.
the pussy.
The pussy rocking, right?
Yeah, pussy rocking.
Imagine
I don't want any.
Imagine that's dick. Imagine we like
Wait,
the
do you
dick.
guys even know what it
Wait,
is?
what?
Not
What
yet,
is
not
it?
yet,
What
not
does
yet.
Kendrick say about pussy?
We've just completely like
Something
agreed
about a
that
man who.
this is
I don't want
pussy.
any chips.
We're doing it together.
And that horrible, nasty thing that made me question my homosexuality is this fucking dick.
A man shouldn't be making a face something about eating a stale plum, something like that.
The what?
He was asking me about a Kendrick line, but I don't remember how it goes.
All right.
You remember the Kendrick
It
line?
does have a good aftertaste. Like all dicks aside, you know.
Okay.
The thing about it is that it has such a strong kick at the end. And it's like, I was like, oh.
But I don't know what it is. Is that barbecue? Is that like
Yeah,
what
it's
is
sweet.
that?
Dick.
It
sour
got a little
cream.
spice to
Because
it.
it's like
It's not barbecue, it's
Like he
dick.
was playing ball or some shit like that.
yeah, like
How many
Shorty just worked the shift. He just left the gym.
How many games do you think he played?
Like a good 2 3 games.
full court?
The funniest,
court,
the
yeah.
funniest is that like Edward said,
protein.
"Oh, he's uncut," and I was like,
damn.
I didn't get it. Like it took me a minute, and then I was like, "Oh."
All right, so officially, do we all agree on our answer? This is This is vagina.
The lighter one is vagina.
And that one's dick.
Yeah. I think we all have the same answer.
All right, Tiffany, tell us.
Okay, the lighter colored one is pussy, and the other one.
Yeah, we were right.
All right.
I know her. We did it.
All right, John, we get it.
No, like I'm
That's great.
John,
For the aftertaste.
John, let me get some pussy, bro. No, I got you.
Hey,
I
yo.
actually would like to try
Fuck
this.
you.
John just be handing his pussy out.
For real.
I don't like any of those
Yo,
tastes.
John.
Oh, it smells like regular.
Yo, John. I got some more.
Right,
I got some extra bags. You know?
Pass me my beer.
No, it's definitely. It's
I
definitely.
want
Man.
actual food now.
Wow.
It's definitely like
Yeah, it's lingering.
I don't get the pussy taste.
a different taste.
You give it a
You probably
second.
don't eat too much pussy.
Yeah.
No, we have a weekly.
Yeah.
Weekly religious.
It's
Right.
It's
A quarter to two.
it's in my schedule. I
Weekly
schedule it in.
appearance.
Quarter to two for me.
Oh, look at that. Pussy time.
Right.
Pussy o'clock.
Oh man.
Do you schedule sex?
I like for it to happen like naturally. But I feel like sometimes you have to be like, yo,
you
like, I need
tonight.
to jam
Are
tonight.
you, are you like I'm an outsider. Like I like to have sex outside.
Oh, expedition.
Like that excitement of it.
I do like that.
The almost caught.
like-
caught.
But
Yeah,
there's
like
like
cheating.
variations to
What is that?
there's variation to like outside play, right?
Like
So like in the sense of like you can like to have sex outside and still feel intimate and not in the view of people, but there's also people that like
no,
to
it's not
like
like to be like looked at.
have
something
sex
like
like while people are like around.
So it's basically like, do you like people seeing you, or do you like the air in your ass?
yeah.
It's like a rush of not of like.
Who's air?
Because I could go
God.
hiking and like get
Hiking
into some
is
shit
That's hot.
and like
that's fine.
we're in the woods, but there's not
it's-
people around
It's
me.
not being okay. So
You
it's
really
like
them chips, yo.
that
Tiffany.
that
I'm
little
hungry.
moment of like we could be looked at
Uh-huh.
and we're not getting looked
Exactly.
at. That's
Okay.
like
Yeah.
having
Okay.
sex behind somebody's back type shit. Like,
So you
that.
like
can
cheating.
suck a line in your car?
I have a house.
Okay.
So
no,
you
I was
gotta,
thinking
like-
like if you like outside play, the first
Nah,
thing you
because
would do
like,
is
it's
like
like when you
of
think
course.
it's like when I said so I like to enjoy it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like when you're driving, it's like
Where has been the
Yeah.
most wild space besides like doing a drive and go?
I've had sex while driving.
okay.
Okay.
Bank.
I should try that with my
At
time.
a bank?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like with the bank teller?
No.
Like waiting online.
Like waiting
Like
online,
at the drive-thru?
At the drive-thru, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you was depositing a check and
And she
depositing
was-
dick.
And depositing dick.
Like she went to deposit money. She had a little sign.
Right.
He was dropping deposits.
I was like, oof, all right, right here. Like you know what she
Yeah.
was. I started.
'Cause
doing
why
my
not?
thing. Yeah.
Oh,
feel me,
okay.
you know what
You
I'm saying?
saw how much she was depositing. You were like, nah,
Yeah,
I gotta get some.
some.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing.
Any outside?
Yeah, I know
I
that.
feel like that's too much though.
Nah, yeah.
outside?
well, that was a
Y'all went to Olive Garden?
exactly what you
So
said.
I have a thing that I believe my son was conceived. Is that
Oh,
what it
yeah,
is? In Olive Garden.
oh for real.
Like I literally like we were waiting for Olive Garden and it was. I think that's where it happened.
That's where it happened.
Yeah. so it's-
I told him before his son was born, I was like, you should name him Oliver.
Oliver.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oliver's
Honestly,
cool.
you could have gotten a check from Olive Garden.
Nah,
Yeah, for real.
You should share that story.
No, because it was like some
Here we are.
situation like.
Clip it.
You never know if Olive Garden gives your son like lifetime.
For real.
Nah, it was just one of those things like, oh shit, somebody's actually coming. You know, like there's
Oh,
positions, there's
sure.
positions,
We're
there's
coming.
positions that could get you more pregnant than others.
Yeah.
So we thought for like you
That's
know
a
like
thing?
yeah.
Oh,
Like, if you notice how to somebody
They're
and they
laying on
put
their
their
back.
legs up or something like that, or they're sideways, like
Oh.
that lazy sex is one of the most conceiving like
Positions.
positions. So,
Yeah.
like,
So
like,
if she rides you, it's less likely.
Yeah, gravity.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
that's true.
yeah, so
Because you know, like they gotta run up there, like you know,
Yeah.
like
yeah, so like it just so happens that.
Hey.
That's with the beads.
and like they gotta fight through, like
Yeah.
everybody's trying to get up in there, you know.
Word.
So it's
Yeah,
like-
Think about it like playing basketball. They're just crossing everybody trying to get to the
Yeah.
basket.
and then like also imagine if you're not a shooter, you know, like how hard it is for you to like get someone pregnant.
What would you
People
call
don't
a person
understand
that's
that getting pregnant is
Layup.
actually almost too
A what?
impossible.
volcano?
A layup. Layup is valid.
Just
That's a good name.
jelly.
I don't know. Layup, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Look at-
So that was a kink. That like fucking outside
Yeah.
a kink. Do you have a kink?
I like bondage. Not for me. I like to.
Yeah.
I like that. What?
Wait.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Pause.
No, it's not a pause.
I said I like bondage, and you have a bondage tattoo. I don't
Right.
Hold on, let me see.
He's like, I'm trying to connect.
know. Yeah.
So like I'm a Scorpio, so I was like, it's perfect to put it right on.
Yeah. No, that's dope. Oh, okay. You?
Steven?
I don't really have a king.
He's like, I like sex.
Yeah.
You don't
That's
have a
about
kink,
it.
like nothing, like.
Well, what's a fantasy?
Like toes, like people like toes.
I'm just
Your nipples. Like,
nah.
Favorite position?
I'm just always doggy.
Doggy.
Very
I guess it's not really a kink, but I guess something like I've said this before. The sensation of what it feels like to have sex isn't like the biggest thing for me. It's more like what my eyes and my other senses perceive. So like if there's like if you start talking, we could have been going for an hour. Now you just made it 30 seconds. You know what I mean? Like you start talking, it's raps, right? Or if things start shaking, like the way they shouldn't be shaking, is raps.
Like-
It's gonna be real short. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the type of person I am, where it's like, it's my eyes and ears.
Like shit
that-
get dangerous after you're like, oh, whoa.
Yeah, like I could be there for hours, you know, and if you're silent and not moving, we're gonna spend the whole fucking day. You better start doing something.
Right.
So you be fucking for hours?
I don't want to, but I could. Like again,
Matatán?
it's the no, it's not even that. It's not even that.
Hey,
As long
hey,
as you last, as long
my,
as you
my hat
last.
to you, my man.
The longest I've lasted, maybe like an hour and 40
Yeah.
minutes.
An hour and 40?
Never.
Yeah.
I
Never.
can't do that.
But I wouldn't like. I don't.
I'm like-
It's cut.
Well, but the whole thing is like, I
meditate. I'll tell you that. I meditate.
Have you ever had sex
you
to
mean
have
equations.
sex? Like, I'm fucking
like-
versus
start
I'm having
thinking.
sex with my girl and we just making love type shit. Like, you know, like,
Oh, yeah,
I feel like
yeah,
there's
yeah.
difference. Like,
Oh.
there's like, I'm making love and there's like, I'm fucking.
Nah, we
I think one of my
Both
favorites
kinks
is when
could
I'm mad
exist.
at her.
Okay, yeah.
That's one of my favorite.
Right.
Wait, what?
Is when I'm mad at her.
Okay.
Like, so we just had a fight.
Yeah.
So you
Makeup
punch
sex,
her.
Makeup sex.
Hell nah, I'm still mad.
Yeah.
maybe we haven't made up, but like I'm still mad. Like that's one of my favorites.
I feel like in like
It's like an
relationships
aggression,
that
like-
might be like the best like alternative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At least. I don't know. I feel like I have many pockets of like kinks like that. But
I'm
I feel
very
like
open to like, I'm like that. Like I'm open to whatever. Like you know, some people
Yeah.
like I love toes. Like I don't love toes, but if you put it, say I like my
Yeah.
toes.
Like,
I want to share
You
one.
gonna
but I
pop
don't know
one
if
in
it
your
involves
mouth?
my man, so I don't want to like put like, his part out
okay.
there. But I would say like I like having the comfortability of being like having that one person and being able to explore. That's not so much I guess like a kink, but
Yeah.
being together to explore a kink.
Like
is
discover
dope.
new.
Yeah,
together.
because like
It's more so of an adventure with someone versus what the adventure entails.
Exactly.
We'll cut it
Yes.
off. Don't worry about it. You can
okay.
stop.
Well, I was gonna say like you mentioned like outdoor play.
Yeah.
And that's something that's hot. But what I was gonna mention that I'm gonna run it by him and then I'll let you know if we're gonna cut this or not. It's just pretty much. He blindfolded me. He put headphones on me and like just listened to like
Like a
pop, like,
that's
play.
sensory defect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and then
different.
just kind of like majo plátano, you know,
Yeah.
and like I let him handle business, and that
Whole plátano.
and that was like a whole different. Like, he was just like stroking my shit, you know what I mean?
Oh,
but it was
wow.
just like in
That's
that moment,
funny.
it was like that's not your traditional sex. Usually you think sex as intercourse,
That's
but like
different.
exploring
Yeah.
that with my person
Yeah, like that.
was like, oh, damn,
That sounds dope.
That sounds dope as hell.
You just
yeah.
play. You just
Like
play.
sensory defect.
Like foreplay.
Yeah,
Yes,
You're
yeah.
blindfolded
I
and you just play
foreplay.
vultures.
Like, I had Pink Friday too. It's just like thrown in the back.
You listen- you
No,
But it
it
was
was
hot
really
because it was
fun.
like you're hearing different like sounds and shit, and yeah, I don't know. It's just like it allows
Have you
that.
ever done latex gloves in oil?
No,
Crazy.
I'm about to add it to that.
So I
I
actually
like like dressing. I like
Like a role play.
no, like I like wearing stuff that makes me feel sexier for my partner.
What's an example of that?
Like lingerie, bodysuits that have
so
cutouts.
so you like
Okay.
that. How would you be able to say like cuz like you know there's things that you like and there's a correct way to say it to people cuz like sometimes like a lot of men I know girls tell me this all the time they don't know how to imply like yo, I don't really like what you're doing here. So like how would you be like yo like I want you to dress too, you know what I'm saying, like
You should instead of like
without knocking them
So how
down.
do you
Instead
how
of
you bring this
saying-
conversation with a
Yeah,
partner?
yeah.
like instead of telling someone like I don't like that you're doing this, you should tell them what you want them to do. Like
Don't be
in that
negative.
moment. So like if you don't like head a certain way, like you can like grab the girl and be like, don't suck it like that, suck it like this, and like that builds,
Positive
like,
reinforcement.
you know, like and you also feel like a sexual
Una perra.
tension, you know, where
Yeah.
like it's like yo, like
Like she has to prove a point now.
yeah, like I'm
going
teaching you how I want my dick sucked,
Yeah.
like, you know, and then if she don't listen, then like you might not want to be having sex with her.
Nah, facts.
You know?
Facts.
That's just so true, though.
That's
I feel like sex has to be enjoyable and it has to
All
be
time.
like,
There should be a conversation.
yeah.
you know, like
I like funny sex.
That's fun too.
Bro, that's the
fun
best.
too. Yeah.
Laughing?
Yeah, laughing.
You fall off the bed like
Or you
really-
fart.
It's
Like when you're like doing like
playful,
chest to
it's
chest
funny.
missionary and like your body farts and it's like
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, when you do the belly thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
no, funny sex is definitely like
Yeah.
top notch. Like
Can you have funny sex with like a stranger?
No.
Like one night stand? Like is there a
I feel
We're
like
gay.
if you're that type of person,
we're gay, so it's like
for real?
yeah, so it's like,
Dead ass?
for us,
We're
like,
just finding out.
it's not like it's weird because like I hate representing like queer lifestyle this way, but
Like,
it's
only
just
that way.
my reality, not anybody else's. But
Yeah.
my sex life is very like fast paced. So I'm single. I'm not looking for a relationship.
Claro que yo single, right?
So I'm open to white night stands. You know, like I'm open to like meeting a guy at a club and like going home with him.
you don't attach yourself
Like,
to everybody.
no,
No, I
and,
remember-
like
but
it's more about sex for
Yeah.
me than necessarily like anything else.
Well, I think the question was like, can you have funny sex like you do with like your significant other
There's
with
but
strangers?
There's
sex
different
is
ways.
like when you have sex, that doesn't always mean that you're connecting with that person. Like I've had dope, amazing, out of this world sex with people that like when we having a conversation, we just
Yeah.
don't match, you know?
You're not
So
compatible
like
in that way.
I've had funny sex, you know, all of the crazy sex that you kind of feel like, yo, like are you my soulmate? And then like as soon as out of that sex,
It's like those things that you want to say.
What we talking
People
about?
be like, "I love you" in the moment.
in the moment, like sometimes you can have a very
Post nut clarity.
sexual,
Sometimes-
yes,
Yeah.
you have a sexual connection with someone. That doesn't mean that you're gonna have a personal connection with them.
Oh, shit,
so that's like- that's like-
personal clarity for
check my phone?
guys very different.
I mean, I feel like it's the same.
Because I know
as-
I'm talking in the sense like girls don't have that. Or do they?
They do, they not.
I feel
But
like,
I don't know
yeah.
if they have the post nut clarity that
that
like
we do.
that
Yeah.
like men have, where it's like
Immediate.
I don't wanna talk to you
Immediate.
right now.
immediate.
Yeah.
Like you know, like for me, it's like get me off this room, get me
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
here.
yeah.
I don't want to do shit. Like leave me alone. You know.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
if
yeah.
they have that, but yeah, no.
No, I feel like it depends too, because I feel like when you having stranger sex and having sex with a partner is very different. Like right now, I'm in a point in my life where this is the longest like sexual partner I've had, right? But the difference is that I see
Too much dick.
is
Yeah,
that,
they're coming up. They're coming up.
What was the last point you just said right there? I was gonna come off of that, piggyback off of that.
It was saying,
The last point that I was making
It's
about
like you can
having
be-
great sex with a stranger, and like
you can be compatible in that way and not
Yeah,
compatible
and not-
in like a.
Like not be attached to.
you can have a sexual connection, but not a personal connection.
Exactly, yeah, and it's like with the post nut clarity, it's like the way I would view sex before was kind of like everything was like the next gig, right? It's like this is the show, I'm putting on the show, I want to please you, I'm here. But sometimes when you get that post nut clarity, that's when you realize you're like, damn, it's like I really just did this with you, and like, why am
Like
I
I didn't
here?
want to give my all to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like moving on after that is
That's why I don't
How
have
you
sex.
overcome it?
That's why I don't have sex with DL men. Like when I was in college, I used to have not like anymore like that.
Okay.
You know, like
You said
any
young?
He's like, I know you.
DL.
You're like, I know
Like
you, bro.
DL, like men that are down low, they're not out.
Oh,
they're
okay,
like they
yeah.
have girlfriends, they have this, whatever. Like I don't have sex with niggas like
It's
that no more
toxic.
because it's like they want to do the act that one day that they're horny, and then the moment that they have that post nut clarity, it's like I'm no longer gay no more.
Yeah.
And
I'm delivered.
right until you get that horny feeling again
Yeah.
in like a month. So it's like when I was in
And then,
college, it was always like
And
that.
then it's
but
like, in those situations, how is it like when it's like in public? Like when you have I've had relationships with females, like it's secret, like you know what I'm saying. So it's like there's a fun tug of like.
Yeah.
Like we're talking, but there's little side comments I'm making, looking at you, you know.
Yeah.
So like when it comes to a DL guy, how does that? In the sense of the public,
Yeah, I
like,
can-
if you see, like you did your thing with him yesterday, he's not gay today. How does it work when you see him in public? Like,
for
Keep it
me,
moving.
yeah, for me, it's like you just mind your business because like if I know that you're DL, there's
Oh, okay,
no
okay.
reason for
for
me.
you to, yeah.
Like,
true.
I imagine there's some excitement to it. I imagine some
No,
people.
there's an excitement to it, but there's
it's a
no
rule.
But
It's
it's
like,
like there's no reason. It's a gay code to kind of like protect the DLs. You know what I'm saying? Like
It sounds so
you know,
fucking
it's
crazy.
weird.
That's
It's weird
so
to
fucking
say.
crazy.
But it's like,
Well, I would say it sounds like
they're like subscribing type of thing. Like they're almost
yeah.
there.
Listen,
Nah.
that's somebody's life and identity at the end of the day.
Exactly.
If you are a real bitch at the end of the day, gay, straight, black, whatever the fuck you want to put it on,
Yeah.
you need to know that that's a human.
That's a human.
It's like,
That's
let's
their
say-
identity.
and this is
Word,
just
word.
an example, or even like with you, since we've been cracking on that, right? It's like, let's say you have a life outside of it where that does affect it or whatever. It's like, and you don't want that to be let out. We're not gonna let it out. Like right now, we're clowning about it. But if it was to be a situation where it's truth
Right.
behind it, we're not gonna like clown on it because
Right.
Yeah.
you have your space and your time
Yeah,
to
yeah,
deliver
exactly.
yourself and introduce yourself to the world the way you want to be.
So I think that like as gay men, we try to like be respect that boundary. There's also like situations.
Oh, but so you guys,
though-
I'm sorry, I cut you up.
No,
Is it more like you know how hard it is to even open yourself up to
Exactly.
that point?
you
And
understand.
you
You
don't
understand the
wanna ruin that
journey
to somebody.
but everybody has their own.
Yeah.
So everybody has their own journey, and then you don't know how coming out like that shit rocks you no matter what. So you don't know how that's going to do for a person that they present themselves as a heterosexual, like masculine person. So
Honestly-
you just gotta be careful with that. So, but if you know that you like, there's a lot of gay guys that love sex with DL men because of that rush
There's
of
safety
feeling,
that
like,
involved.
you know, like I'm fucking a nigga that's straight,
So it's
you
like
know.
an adrenaline pump thing.
I think-
Hey, it's more of a fetish. I feel.
It's like I
personally
want
feel
to
it's
turn you type of thing.
But it could be
Oh.
a
Not
pure
even that.
curiosity
They
because
want
like
to keep
bitches
you
make
there.
out.
They don't
you
want
know
to
what
turn
I
you.
mean?
Okay.
They wanna. They
It's
want
not the
like.
excitement.
It's the excitement. At least that's how I view it. Like when I fuck a person that's DL, like I like to keep it at that. It's not no like. And even myself, like as soon as we're done, I get up, I'm out. Like because I don't want that to get.
You're just
confused.
fulfilling the role of the fantasy.
Yeah.
You know what
It's a
else?
fantasy.
You know what else? I think that also maybe some people that are like maybe it's like a safe emotionally because you know this isn't going anywhere. This person can't hurt me. Like this is just
Me
for the
and him
night.
be talking about like sometimes it feels like community service because like you know like
That's crazy.
you know like my singleness and
Yo.
like my sexual
That's so
freedom
Not
I
CS
can
dick.
help a fellow DL men to just like they want to do it, so why not like give them a safe experience?
Or
Listen.
help guide them out of the closet.
God-
maybe
God-
No, because
but
I think
That's
that-
what I would say, but
No,
not
but
this
maybe-
I don't like to. I don't like to.
You wanna
That's when
keep
lose
us
your
in.
mind. When
Yeah.
you have any hopes, let that shit be.
No,
that's
no,
what that
no.
shit. That's
You're
the stress
there
when you
to
walk into
fulfill that
door.
fantasy.
That's it. When he nuts, you're done.
You're done.
Listen,
Quick question.
listen,
Oh my God,
listen.
that's
Wait,
so
real
dark.
quick.
That's how you keep it healthy. in my
Listen,
opinion.
God, these DL men are lucky that I'm straight because I don't know about that code shit. I would have been exposing every single fuck. I'm that
Whoa,
petty,
you
dog.
just online like shut up. I also get the guest today.
Right.
Bro, like I would have definitely been
And you will still
exposing
come
people.
across that type of behavior because at the end of the day,
But it's not
the world-
prominent.
Yeah, yeah.
The world is fucked up.
No one's a
and
monolith.
Everybody,
Everybody is.
you know, and also like straight men have bullied gay men for centuries. So like there is this level of like, oh, like I'm fucking with a nigga that's straight. He does me dirty. Well, I'm gonna out you because like you are that trauma in me from when I used to get bullied in high school. So like
Okay.
you're doing me
I hold
dirty.
power over you.
This
Yeah.
is what I'm gonna do to get back to you. And like even though that's fucked up,
It
I
comes
am
out of
gonna stand
some
behind
type of
like, my
entitlement
gay
type of thing.
brothers and sisters because it's like straight people like to manipulate. Let me rephrase that. Not straight people. DL people like to manipulate situations with the sense of like, oh, I'm DL, I'm straight, yada yada yada, but still wanting to like experience queerness, you know? So it's like you can't do that and then like I'm just a pawn in your equation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get
So-
that, yeah.
I have a question. How do you guys feel about people in your circle? I'm not saying that they're in your circle, but people around, you know, where you guys are at that are like aggressively trying to convert people.
In which way?
Like
Like,
gay men to
Like,
straight guys.
Straight men. Like, let's say you're like a straight guy, and you're gonna make it your mission to try to. Do you feel
That's
like
predatory.
I feel like that goes back to our conversation about you walking into the club, holding your shorty's hand, and the guy approaching her to ask her to dance. Is that kind of respect to it?
But guys,
Where it's
guys,
like, we're all here in this room together. We all have different sexual orientations, but we have that understanding of where we can like take the conversation. Now it can go either way. You just have to read the room. If you say something that's OD, we're gonna be like, hold the fuck up, and vice versa.
Word.
So I feel like that's what it comes down to.
Like,
But listen.
But I think that
But-
there's also like a realness to
Include.
like there are gay men
Who don't
that
read the room.
prey on straight men and that push buttons in hopes of like, oh, let me see if he's down with it. Let me see if he's down
But
with it.
that's
And I think
annoying.
and I think that those type of gay guys are giving a bad rep to, and not just gay guys, but just queer people are giving a bad rep to queer.
But just to close out real quick, there definitely is a double standard because straight men do the exact same fucking thing to lesbian women. Right.
Oh, yeah,
so
sure.
it's like everyone's like the big thing now
that's a fantasy.
is where like homosexuality is trying to convert people, and I was like, but why are straight men trying to convert lesbian women to heterosexuality?
Yeah.
And that's been going on forever.
That's forever. Yeah.
That's what like when a girl says
people
lesbian, you're like, well, not if you met me, you haven't met me.
There's
It's not
multiple.
even that. It's like coming, like I want you to accept who you are to the public because I want. I don't know. Like
That's where you lose hope. That's like their game. It's like if you're playing a game of chess, like that's their game. They're gonna move the pieces they gotta move, and you can't hope or wish or push or pray for them to like come out and make the next move because that's on them. You gotta focus on
you're
your
being
game.
toxic at this point.
Yeah, because it's gonna just you're gonna
go crazy.
Go nowhere. It's gonna go nowhere.
go crazy.
It's just like I'm trying to speak for many people in the queer culture. It's like if you've experienced a deal, man, and experienced attachment to them, or even a gay person who is not out fully yet, you have to repress experiences that you're doing. So we said like you have funny sex, you have sad sex, but at the end of the day, sometimes sex you do have somewhat of a connection, especially if it happens over time.
Yeah.
If you are having this passionate moment and it's just leading to the same road blockage, and you're also realizing you're like, damn, it's like I'm just accepting it. Like it's me making the bet.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I'm here and I'm doing it.
And that's toxic because you can fall in love with a straight guy that never wants to fully take you serious. But because you enjoy the sex a lot, you know?
Yeah, that's
And
like
that
that's
fantasy.
that's like falling in love with a fantasy. But with that, we're gonna close out. You guys, you have the floor.
Man.
Say whatever you want to say. Promote
Yo,
what you want to promote.
A lot of people say this, but I mean it. Like, we can talk to you forever.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people say that, but I mean it.
Yeah.
We can talk to you
For
forever.
real, for real, for
But, yo,
real.
we had
Yeah,
a
before we started recording, we were potting without.
Yeah, we were already
we
talking
were,
for a couple
yeah.
hours. But yeah, this is your floor, you guys.
No, thank you so much for having us. If you're listening, make sure that you guys follow From the Chat, subscribe to them, but also go on the
Plug yourself.
Go
Plug
on,
yourself.
man.
Plug yourself. Let 'em
We
know.
talk
Let 'em
all
know.
things LGBTQ, all things drag race, all things black,
Pop
gay,
culture,
Latino,
queer,
pop
yeah.
culture. So if you want to hear that, you know, go on the top. We're everywhere: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
We'll
hopefully you
we'll
guys-
put all that in the description.
right here.
Everything.
Hopefully
yeah.
one day we can have you guys, you know, come
Yeah,
visit us.
for sure.
Yeah,
Thank you for having us today.
You guys' show's based on like the drag race, right?
Yeah.
Well, we have different segments that we do on our show, so like we can invite you to like one of our.
And I watch a lot of movies, so I'm ready to debate.
Okay, right. Yeah, we'll invite you. You guys.
No, maybe you know what we'll do since we said like we can do like a little outing, right? So a slow start. We'll take them to a drag show, right? And then we can do we'll film after that.
Oh, we can do a recap. We can, yeah.
I'm down with that.
I'm Edward _ENT,
And I'm Wellington on air.
and make sure to finish with this
From the chat.
Go on.